Just look straight, or I'll just look at the
Luis, you look great out there. Do you feel great? How'd it go for you?
Yeah, it went really well. I before the race, I was in the call room, and a bunch of TVs, and I saw Abu Hamid make it through, and he was just kind of setting the tone. And I was like, all right, if Abu's having a good day, we've been doing everything neck to neck, so I know I'm gonna have a good day too. And it was just very inspiring to see Abu Hamid do that and make the final, and it gives me positive affirmation for myself. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make it too.
And was it important for you to win the heat? It looked like kind of throwing a little extra surge right at the end there.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was just get through, get top 8 no matter what. Kind of at the start of the race, it was just like pretty moderate. I mean, honestly, it was pretty slow. I mean, we were running like almost special pace for the first like 6-7 laps, and I knew I didn't want to lead the race, but I knew for me, if I wanted to, conserve as much energy as I can, it's like be up towards the front and kind of stay in the outside of lane 1, or kind of tuck in and not panic by being the 8th position or 7th place and getting clipped behind people or in front of people. So I knew it was just like the most easiest way and smoothest way I could run the least amount of distance, I guess.
Yeah. Can you tell me about the stash? When did you start growing it? What was the decision behind that?
Yeah. So I don't know. After I came back from Stockholm, I just like, I'm going to do something different, and I've been growing the stash, believe it or not, for 5 weeks.
So what is your verdict on it? Like, are you proud of that, or you're like, I could use some work?
I just wanted to see how it looked like. I think I'm going to shave it for the final, because if you can see, like, it grows in the inside and the outside like a catfish, and then kind of in the middle, it doesn't give it justice.
It's not very thick.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to shave it, kind of look fresh, feel good. I just wanted to kind of look ugly for hard training, so I wanted to put my head down.
Is that the Drew Bosley philosophy of looking like,
yeah,
his quote?
You did that, yeah.
Yeah,
I figured the uglier you look in training, the easier it is for racing.
What did you learn from the final in Oregon that you might be able to use here?
It's championship racing, so anything can happen. There's no rabbits. It's hard to kind of lead from the front, and it's a lot of surging, so there's a lot of back and forth. And I think for championship races, it's like, I was talking to Coach Smith, and watching the 1500, and looking what Josh did, and I think he didn't run conservative. He ran and he took a risk, and I think that's why he got a medal. And I think last year, even though I put myself up to the front most of the race, with 800 to go, I think I was running on a conservative side, and with a lap to go, I was in 9th place, and ended up rolling like 6 guys at the end to get 4th, and then missed the medal by like 0.2 of a second. And I think this year, for me personally, I want to go in there, not from a conservative side, but I want to go in there taking a risk and, not being afraid to go for it, because I think I don't want to lose the opportunity looking back a few years from now, saying like, if I would have done this differently, then maybe I could have got a medal, or maybe I could have won. And yeah, I want to race this race with no regrets, and if I take a risk and I get a medal, that's amazing. And if I take a risk and I get last place, that's okay. I got, 8 more years of competitive running still in me. I'm more than 24.
Were you rooting for a slower race, just given how fast some of those 5K guys they were able to go during the middle of the season?
Yeah.
You have a great close.
Yeah, I have a great close. I mean, Florence was fast. I ran 54 last lap, and I think my last mile in Florence was 3:55 and 2:23 last K. So it was fast. I mean, I think if it's a 12:50 race, I can hang. If it's a 13-minute race, even better. 13:10, even better. I think a lot of the East Africans, Ethiopians, and Kenyans, they're very young, and all they know is to really time trial. So they get in these big Diamond League races, and come time to championship race, they've never been in a 13:20 race or 13:30 race. So they kind of panic, and they kind of, that's why you see some of the top dogs who run 12:40 and not make it sometimes, because they don't know how to race. And I think that's where NCAA comes in handy. I mean, I've been in 14-minute races, I've been in 4:02 races for the 15, I've been in any type of race in the NCAA.
Did you like not having to worry